With the national championship on the line, State U found themselves staring at first and goal on the 1-yard line. Down by 5 with 32 seconds left remaining in the game. A victory would seal their first national championship in school history. With fire in their veins, State prepared for the snap. Star junior quarterback Jackson Jennings lined up under the center and scanned the defense. "Blue 42! Blue 42!" he audibled. "Razor, razor! Hut, hike!" Jennings took the snap, stepped right, faking a handoff to the running back, reversed direction, and fired a laser beam towards his tight end scraping down the line. The play happened so fast, he didn't see Tech U's sophomore safety Tyler Keller step in front, snatching defeat out of the air, returning the ball 99 yards in the other direction for a Tech U touchdown. Keller's amazing clutch play sent Tech fans into a frenzy and secured a 7th championship for the storied Tech U dynasty. As Tech celebrated, time stood still for State's sidelines and entire fan base, who were absolutely crushed. As the clock expired on the season, State fans headed for the exits while their players made their way to the locker room. In that moment, Jackson remained on the sidelines, calm and focused, with his arms crossed and helmet perched atop his head. He ran that last drive over in his mind, reflecting on his execution as well as his mindset during that final high-pressure play. He then looked through the confetti, out across the crowd, taking a mental snapshot of the moment to use as fuel to drive him in future years. With one last glance, he removed his helmet, mentally committed to putting the devastating play behind him, and made his way to the locker room. Being so close, yet walking away in defeat due to his mistake, could have left the star quarterback second-guessing his abilities. This, however, is why clutch performers like Jennings are gamers. The best of the best are on another level because of their ability to respond to failure and shorten the time to recovery. Instead of dwelling on his mistake, Jennings had other plans. Throughout Jennings' career, no other NCAA quarterback had led their team to more fourth-quarter or overtime come-from-behind wins than he had. With that in mind, State U's mental performance coach put together a highlight reel of every single one of Jennings' late-game come-from-behind victories. Instead of replaying that one championship mistake, Jennings focused on replaying those moments when he was at his best. He committed to making sure it was those moments that defined him. Would the strategy pay off? He would soon find out. Jennings was recognized nationally as a strong player with an even stronger mental approach to the game. Committed to return for his senior season, along with a number of other star players, national voters were unswayed by the championship loss, and State U entered the following season ranked #1 in the country. With Jennings at the helm, they more than lived up to the hype and easily owned their #1 ranking all season. Jennings was a man possessed, setting college records for both passing yards and passing touchdowns. Once again, State found themselves in the national championship. But this time, Jennings ran up a 30-point lead prior to the game's closing moments. There would be no final misstep. State took home their first ever national championship in undisputed fashion. Weeks later, as Jennings was presented with a microphone and asked how it felt to be the first pick in the NFL draft, he paused. He reflected on how he responded to one interception in particular, and how his response to that moment got him to where he stood today. With a smile, he raised his head, looked into the camera, and began to speak.